I'm Josh George. I'll be doing Week 8 college football. We're going to start with the game in East Lansing. Michigan State hosting Michigan. Could be a good game. Two teams coming off big wins. Michigan State over Penn State and Michigan over Wisconsin. And Michigan is 1-4 in the last 5 meetings. But I think they turn that around, and I think Michigan beats Michigan State. They've got the better quarterback in Shea Patterson. And frankly, Jim Harbaugh needs to beat Michigan State. He's done pretty well this season, won some must-win games. I think he does it again. So Michigan over Michigan State. Then Maryland and Iowa. I think this could be a really good game. Two teams that have really physical defenses, but I think Iowa has the more physical run game, and Iowa will beat Maryland. Then to the game that is the third weekend in October, Alabama and Tennessee. How is Tua's knee doing? I don't know. Alabama will be okay. They have Jalen Hurts, who's just as good, and they're the most talented team in the country, and they're not going to lose to a team like Tennessee. It's just not going to happen. Alabama will beat Tennessee. Then, to the next game on the slate, LSU and Mississippi State in Baton Rouge. Coach O has had some of his best games in this stadium so far coaching. I think LSU, they are coming off of a high after the way they played against Georgia. I think that could affect the game a little bit, but in Baton Rouge, LSU is going to win. I'm picking LSU to beat Mississippi State. Then USC at Utah. JT Daniels is a great quarterback, super talented, but he's thrown some interceptions this year. He's been struggling under pressure, and he's a true freshman that some say should be still in high school. And he's playing in Sac Lake City, man. So Utah's going to get a ton of pressure on him, and I'm picking Utah to beat USC. Then to the next game on the slate of games, Virginia at Duke. Duke has a 78% chance to win, according to the FPI, and Virginia's trying to pull another upset. They beat Miami. I just don't think they quite have the fuel to put 2 upsets in a row, so Duke beats Virginia. Then Oregon at Washington. Herbert has been phenomenal. He's climbing up the draft boards, and Oregon's team is looking really, really good. But Washington State, it's Mike Leach's defense that's getting the job done. I think his defense comes to show again. Big home game. Herbert's due to struggle a little bit. So I'm going to pick Washington State to beat Oregon. Then the next game on the slate of games, Kentucky and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt gave Florida a wonderful game. I think they can come out and jump on Kentucky and make Kentucky crawl back in this one as well. But Vanderbilt has not been a good fourth quarter team. And Mark Stoops, his fourth quarter team's been pretty good. So Kentucky will beat Vanderbilt. Then to Colorado and Washington. Colorado only lost at USC. They kind of need this win to keep things going. Washington, both teams have a bad taste in their mouth, but I'm going to go with the better quarterback. I know Colorado's got the better wide receiving crew, but Jake Browning's the better quarterback. So Washington will beat Colorado. Then to the game of the week, Clemson and NC State. Finley's a great quarterback. Trevor Lawrence is a great quarterback. Two teams that I think have really good defenses too. I think it's a great matchup, but when it comes down to it, I think Clemson has to show that they're the team to beat in the ACC, and they've got to find a way to win. And I think Brad Venables and his defense will do that, and the defense helps Clemson beat North Carolina State. Then, to the team that will not cover this week, Missouri is a heavy favorite over a group of 5 Memphis, and the group of 5, particularly in the American Conference, have done really well this year. So Missouri will not cover against Memphis. And then the upset of the week. The Temple Owls are going to upset 20th ranked Cincinnati. Cincinnati is undefeated still, but Temple 3-0 in conference. Their defense has stepped it up a level these last couple weeks. I think their defense does it again, and Temple beats Cincinnati. I'm Josh George. This is Week 8 college football.